All right, hey guys, Brantley here again with GenAIPI. We are going to now, so our virtual machine is launched at this point. I did end up launching one, and just so I can kind of show you guys hands-on and not be kind of like, well, this is what it would look like, whatever. So I did end up launching one real quick, just a test server, and I have it on, and so we're going to get into that through our terminal on our Windows machine using SSH in the key that we have created, and we're going to use some of these commands to kind of get things updated, ready to go on our virtual machine, make sure the operating system is working and is fully updated, and also install Node.js, which is an important part of OpenClaw. So we want to make sure our Node and our NPM versions, these things right here, these are packages that you install when you're working with software and with operating systems. You have to install these packages that are tools that the computer can use programmatically really. There's not really like a user interface or anything for these like packages, so this is kind of getting more technical than you probably need to be, but safe to say these are tools we need to have installed on our virtual machine so that when we say, hey, install OpenClaw, everything's going to spin up and start running. So I guess I'll show you real quick here's my virtual machine running. You should see the same thing in your servers, after you've put all your fields in, set everything up, picked what region, pick the right type of virtual machine, you put your SSH key in there, and you hit buy and complete. So it's like $8 a month or whatever it was. Here it is running. This is my test server, and it has this public IP address that you're going to use to now access this. That's the information you're going to need from right there, and you're going to use this command. So I'm showing it to you right here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can kind of like, as far as it'll go, so you can see what you should type here. So you're going to type SSH -I $env ... the colon, user profile, all caps. Make sure to write this the exact same way. And then you're going to put the name of your key, your SSH key here. If you use the default name. And then you're going to say root at, and then the IP address from your Hetzner virtual machine. So that's going to be the command there. And so what that's saying is you're going to use this SSH file to connect to this virtual machine. And you can talk to ChatGPT that helped you create the SSH. If you still have that conversation going, hopefully you do. And it can help you in any problems that you run into with this. But ultimately, we're going to now connect to our Hetzner virtual machine with this command. I'm going to hit enter. And if it works, yes, here we go. If it works, you're going to see a message just like this where it's going to say, welcome to Ubuntu. It's going to give you some system information. It's going to, just kind of give you a rundown of what's going on with your virtual machine. It's kind of like the hello world of your virtual machine. Great. And then you have this root at test server. So now you can see that I am working in the root folder, or in the root, part of the test server, my test server virtual machine. So now everything I do in here, I'm working within the virtual machine remotely from my own computer. Even though the virtual machine lives in the cloud, we are now connected in, which is great. So this is what we're going to kind of do. And now I'm going to go back to my slide here, and it says, we want to use some updating. We want to use some commands real quick. And so I'm going to copy this command. I'm going to go back to should probably get these commands, where they're easier to copy and paste than my slides. But apt update and apt upgrade -y. So we're going to update and upgrade our virtual machine. So it's going to basically just update everything to make sure it's running on the Ubuntu, whatever you pronounce. I don't even know how to pronounce Ubuntu. Ubuntu? And it's going to run through here real quick. It's going to do some, quick check what's installed on the virtual machine and do a bunch of updates to anything that's outdated and make sure our virtual machine's running, at the latest version of everything. So now we're going to go back and get the next one, which is what it's telling me to do. It's having me go to the node source and download and install node. So that's what we're gonna have to use the curl command, which is gonna allow it to get that curl, or use the what do you call it? The URL. Hit enter. Yep. So now it's getting node ready and going. So to install node.js, run apt install node.js-y, which should be what we have right here. Yep. So we can copy this. Again, ChatGPT could probably walk you right through this on updating your virtual machine if you asked it. But I'm giving you the commands right here. You can pause this and do these same exact commands that I'm copy and pasting in here just to make sure we have the right packages in our virtual machine. And so now we have Node installed, which is great. That's exactly what we need. And now it's saying, hey, before we move on, let's check the versions to make sure those installed properly. So we can do these other commands too, node -- version and npm -- version. So we're going to have node -- version. Sometimes I just like to write it out because I feel cool, You should get a version output right here. So v24.13.0 is my version. That's exactly what we want to see. And then npm version. Yes, we have a version number outputting. If you don't see any output here, then it's not installed. Something happened. Talk to ChatGPT. Say, hey, these are the commands I used, and it didn't seem to install node or npm. What did I miss? And it should be able to give you the right commands. Because now we're working in an Ubuntu virtual machine, and ChatGPT may think you're still using your Windows kind of console. So let's be very clear here. We're working in the Ubuntu operating system now. So this is actually using what's called bash, I believe. I believe Ubuntu uses bash. So it's a little bit different commands than you would use for your Windows PowerShell. So make sure to be very clear with any LLM you're working with to say, hey, I need bash commands to be able to install Node, install npm, update everything on my Hetzner virtual machine, my Ubuntu 24.04 virtual machine. And then you would have it. So now our virtual machine is updated, ready to go. We are in there. And now we are going to install OpenClaw at this point. That is what we've all been leading up to at this point in time.